Hello everyone, welcome to A.M.B channel. Today I have this lab BGP Attribute metric. This is my topology here. This network here has BGP Autonomous System 1 and the other one BGP Autonomous System 2. For routers here, today I'm gonna show you if router 4 advertise this loopback. I want to make sure that router 1 see this loopback by taking this path through router 3. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it in BGP. So let's start. I have been pre-configured all IP addresses here. I'm gonna show you. Show IP interface brief. Here we go. Also gonna show you in all routers here to make sure that being configured. Brief here. Show IP interface brief. And last one. Okay, here we go. Now I will start with this network here. I'm gonna do IPGP, internal BGP, by using OSPF with Autonomous System 1 locally here between router 1, router 2, and router 3. So let's start with router 1 here. Router OSPF 1, router ID loopback 0. Now let's start with like this with area 0, 3 with area 0, and last one with area 0. Router 2 here, router OSPF 1, router ID 2222. Now network like this with area 0. Let's make sure that I did, yes, router 1, okay. Network 10.0.0 3/area 0. Also network 10.0.0.8 3 area 0. That's it. Now router 3, router ID loopback 0, y 0.0.0.0 because /32. Network 10.0.0.4 /area 0, and last comment here .8.3 area 0. .3 why? Because it's /30. Now let's make sure, and here we go. OSPF got adjacency here, neighbor 1.1.1 loopback 0, and router 1, router ID here, router 1 and router 2. Make sure show IP route here. Here we go. Now after I configured all this, you should make sure that loopback get /32 by OSPF. So you should type command IOSPF IP OSPF network point to point and all loopback zeros interfaces in router 1, on router 1, router 2, and router 3. I did it before, so no need now. Okay, now let's start with BGP. So I'm gonna go to router 1 here, router BGP Autonomous System 1. Now because I did IBGP, so no need to type the physical interface IP addresses, so let's do with loopback. Network 2 like this, remote autonomous system. No network, sorry. Neighbor with remote autonomous system 1, same command with 3 here. Also neighbor 2 with update source loopback 0, same command with 3 here also, like this. Now let's do this in router 2 here. Router, no space, sorry. Router BGP 1, neighbor, remote autonomous system 1, neighbor 1 with update source loopback 0, same command, but now 3 here, and same here also. Okay, now router 3, router BGP 1, neighbor 1 with remote autonomous system 1, same command, update source loopback 0. Now let's do this to router 2 and also here too. That's it. Get neighbor with router 1 here, also here. Let's wait to yes. Now router 3 get neighborship with router 1 and router 2 by BGP. To make sure, type show IP BGP summary. Here we go. Make sure to router 2 also show IP BGP summary. Router 1. Okay. Now, after I did all configuration in BGP Autonomous System 1, let's go to BGP Autonomous System 2. Now, to connect between router 2 and router 4, I'm gonna use BGP here. No IP BGP. Now, let's go to router 2 and 3 and type neighbor these networks with router 4. Let's go to router 2 here. Router BGP 1. Now, neighbor IP address of the interface F00. .1.2 remote autonomous system 2. And router 3 also. Router BGP 1 neighbor 2.2 with remote autonomous system 2. Now let's go to router 4 here. Config. Go to global mode, router BGP 2 neighbor 1.1 with remote autonomous system 1, same command with but 2.1 here. So let's wait to make sure that get show IP BGP summary here is active. So let's wait, and here we go. Start here. Router 3 also. Let's wait for router 2, and here we go. Show IP BGP summary. Now it's all active now. Also with router 4, show IP BGP summary, and it's active. Okay. But if I type show IP BGP, nothing here because I didn't advertise any network in BGP. Now I want to advertise loopback 0 on router 4 in BGP. So Let's go to router 4 here. Okay, router BGP2 network. To advertise a network, type network 4 with mask 255 like this. That's it. Now check the show IP BGP global here. Also check with router 1 and router 2 show IP BGP also here, and router 2 show IP BGP and show IP BGP here. Now in router 3 can see this loopback 0 on router 4 by this path here. This best, so he chose this next hop to reach loopback 0 on router 4. And these are the attributes here: metric, local preference, weight, and path. Here I'm going to show you this one. These are BGP attributes here: weight, local preference, originate, autonomous system path. Okay. Now, in BGP weight, BGP choose the highest weight, local preference choose the highest, in originate, local originate, and autonomous system path the shortest. So I'm going to show also here metric. In metric, BGP choose the lowest metric to become the preferred path or the best path. Now here I'm going to choose metric. This is the lab we have today. So let's start. See router 1 here. Router 1 cannot see this loopback 0 on router 4. Why? Because there's no best path for it. So how I'm gonna solve this one? I'm gonna go to router 2 and BGP to make sure that router 1 see loopback 0 on router 4 in BGP. Neighbor loopback 0 on router 1 with command next hop self. Same command I'm gonna do it on router 3 here. Router BGP 1, same one here. So let's go to router 1 and make sure. And here we go. We got best path for it. But if I try to ping 4, loopback 0 router 4, no ping. Because if I show you the routing table, show IP route, in BGP you cannot see it. Okay, so I'm gonna advertise all networks in router 2 on router 2 and router 3 in BGP. Show IP route here. Okay, and also show IP BGP. No, show IP route. Okay, all these networks by OSPF, but here BGP. So you can I want to redistribute all these networks into BGP. So go to here, router BGP 1, and type this command: redistribute OSPF 1. That's it. Also I'm gonna do it in router 3, router BGP 1, and same command here. So show IP route. Let's wait sometimes here. It's gonna take a while. And let's check also router 1 here. C router 4, show IP BGP, show IP route, sorry. Now router 4 can see all these networks into BGP. If I try to ping this networks, also it's not gonna work. Let's wait some time. Let's see here, show IP route. Okay, if I try to ping 4, and here we go. Now router 1 can ping loopback 0 on router 4 into BGP. Okay, and router 4 couldn't ping router 1. Okay, now if I type show IP BGP, here we go. Now all these networks into BGP. Router 1 see these loopback zeros on router 4 by this path. 2.2.2.2 next hop, and this is router 2. And these router 2 and router 3 has same attributes here. So in BGP he gonna choose the lowest IP address. Now I want to make sure that loopback router 1 can go to loopback 0 on router 4 by this next hop. I'm gonna do this. Let's go to router 4 and make route map. Now I'm gonna show you something here first. Show IP route. Okay, and router 1 can ping router loopback 0 router 4, but router 4 couldn't ping loopback 0 on router 1. Show IP route here. I'm gonna show you something here. Oh no, on router 4 first. Show IP route. I think because router 1 doesn't know this. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to select the best path for router 4. Okay, I'm gonna do first create access list 1 permit loopback 0. Okay, now let's create route map met permit 10. Now match IP address 1, and this one is access list. Okay, now set metric. Okay, metric I'm gonna do with this one, set metric 444. Okay, now let's create 20 and exit. Okay, now router BGP to neighbor. I told you in BGP choose the lowest metric for the best path. So I'm gonna type set metric 444 for this path. So in BGP router 4 will select this path through router 3. Now neighbor 192.168.2.1 route map MED out. That's it. Now clear IP BGP star and let's wait. Now it's gonna take a while, sometimes to show IP BGP here. Okay, show IP route. Alright, let's go to router 1. Show IP route. No, okay. Okay, now show IP BGP. And here we go. Router 1, see loopback 0 on router 4 by this path. Here we go. Oh, I made mistake because I did the neighbor to through router 3. Now I'm gonna change it, so sorry. It should be 1.2, 1.1, sorry, not 2.1. Okay, router BGP 2, because I want to router 1 see this loopback 0 through router 3, not router 2. Now, no, and type this one neighbor 1.1 route map MED out. Now same commands here, clear IP BGP, and it's gonna take a while, so let's wait here. Loopback 0 on router 4, 4.4.4.4 is not here, so it's gonna take a while. Let's wait. Let's make sure here. Show IP route. Show IP BGP. Alright, now go to router 1. Show IP BGP. No. And here we go. Now router 1 see loopback 0 on router 4 by using router 3. And see, this is metric I configured on router 2. That's it. It's easy, simple, only if you understand the scenario, the configuration will be easy. Thank you for watching. Until next time.